We're making another Christmas gift. It's this cute little Boxy zipper pouch. You're going to need a lining and an outside piece cut at 9.5 by 11 inches, a piece for the tabs that is 3 by 6 inches, and at least a 12-inch zipper. I used a lightweight interfacing on the outside piece. You can use fusible fleece or whatever you want, just make sure that it's interfaced. Place your zipper right side down against your outside piece, and then take your lining piece and lay that right side down against that. Secure with clips, and then you're going to sew as close to the zipper as you can. Make sure you use a zipper foot. Now that that is sewn up, you're going to take your pieces and open it up, and then place them wrong sides together just like this. Finger press really well against that zipper, and then you're going to sew at 1/8 of an inch right along that zipper. Now you're going to take your outside piece and then just fold it up against the zipper like this, secure with clips, and then you're going to turn it over and do the same thing for the lining piece. And then you're going to sew as close to the zipper as you can. Once that is finished, it should look like this. Open up your zipper pretty much all the way. Then you're going to turn the whole thing right sides out. You should have something that looks kind of like a tube. Open the zipper as much as you can, and then you're just going to finger press and top stitch the other side of the zipper like you did before. This is what we have so far. Make sure your zipper is only partially opened, and then you're just going to turn everything inside out again. Now fold the top edge about 1 inch down. And then I went ahead and secured it with clips just to keep that inch there. Then set it aside so we can do the tabs. All you want to do is fold that piece in half, finger press, and then using that line as a guide, fold the raw edges into the middle and then fold that in half. Secure with clips, and then just sew with 1/8 of an inch down both sides. Now cut that piece in half and you have 2 tabs. Trim off the excess zippers on both sides, and then you're going to add your tab, centering it with the zipper, and then add a clip. Repeat that on the other side. Now with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, sew that closed. Now for the raw edge, you could zigzag stitch this or use pinking shears. It's pretty bulky where that tab and zipper is, so I just used pinking shears up to that point and then used a zigzag stitch on the zipper. Now we're going to box the corners. Make this as even as you can, pinch the corner and flatten it. Use a ruler to measure 1.25 inches down from that point and make a mark there. Then you're just going to sew over that mark. Do the same on the other corner, and then using your pinking shears, cut off the excess. Now we can turn the bag right sides out. Make sure that you are pushing those corners out really nice and sharp. And with that, your Boxy bag is finished. These little pouches can be used for so many different things. That's why they make such a great gift. Merry Christmas and happy sewing.